Hi everybody, welcome to A Crow's Call Tarot. This is Melody, and this is for the elements of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the week of May 5th through May 11th. Okay, this is a pick a crow reading, so pick whatever one of the messages, or all three of the messages, or however many of the messages that you are intuitively guided to listen to. All right. So we're going to start off using the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. Then we'll tap into some clarifying energy with the Fairy Tarot by Radley Valentine. And then we'll move into some love messages with the Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards by John Holland. And then we'll tap into the Signs from Love Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracles. And then to finalize the message, we'll tap into an animal totem card. And if you look on the animal totem card, there is a crystal or a stone that you can snag up and carry with you to help with whatever you need help with on your path. They will be specific whenever I pull them. All right, so fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, again for this week of May 5th through May 11th. This is a pick a crow. So let's get this video started. Let me see if I can see the time on there. We are at, all right. All right, so first crow, what's the first crow's message, Spirit, for the elements of fire for this week of May 5th through May 11th? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They're giving me two messages. A number 45, which is called love, and a number 12, which is called the swan. Okay. So 45 adds up to a 9. Nines are about going deep within your soul. Deep within your soul to see what lights it. What's that flame within your soul that brings a spark into your life, okay? So that is the love card. And then we have the swan. It's see, this love card is a marker, okay? So then the swan could be an animal totem. This is an animal guide. It's transformation, trusting the psychic gifts, okay? So it's a 12, which adds up to a 3. So we got a 9 and a 3, which adds up to a 12, which adds up to a 3. So that's about trusting in your heart, your body, and your soul. It's also the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, depending on what your spiritual practice is. And it is also about having your guides and your spirit team around you, okay? So right off the bat, I feel, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, that you're going through a transformation. And I feel that when I'm seeing steps, so I feel that you have been guided. You have been taking this step into transforming love, okay? And I feel that you are also trusting in your psychic ability or your intuition when it comes to this, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to see what messages Spirit has, okay? So for number 1, the love card, number 45, this marker reminds you to show kindness and compassion to all whom you meet on your path, be it a beggar on a street corner, a coworker, a family member, an animal, or a plant whose leaves need pruning. This marker asks you to shift perception from yourself as a solitary person on the earth to one who's part of a living system. Love is what made you, so keep it flowing. Remember to receive love as well. Ask yourself, am I blocking love? This marker reminds you that you're as connected to all of life as it is to you, and that you're reasonable or you're responsible to be the steward of the love of the God Goddess. Love is without conditions. It is respectful, mindful, sees all life as sacred and acts in accordance. Love reminds you that this very planet is a living being. Love is the very essence of the divine in you, and it sees the divine in others. This is the time to see through the eyes of love and always ask before you act. What would love do? The answer will always bring you extraordinary power. This marker is very fortunate and transformative omen, which brings me to the next card, which says transformation. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I feel that you are going through this transformation. I feel that you are going through a heart chakra activation, and you are um, starting to see things through a love aspect instead of an ego aspect. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the Swan. This card represents a transformation from one state to another, from the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan. This signals a period of growth that will ultimately be life changing. The swan says that you may change so much that you may not recognize yourself in the end. Most important, it's time to honor and love this change within yourself, for then only the most beautiful reflection will shine back at you from the mirror of your life. The swan says, David, you will love who you become. It also reminds you that you need to trust your intuition and your psychic gifts to guide you as you go through the process of wonderful and ultimate change. The swan is the companion of the high priestess who has the ability to part the mists that serve to separate Avalon from the physical world. The swan can dive into the lake on her behalf and find treasure that human eyes cannot see. The swan reminds you to see with your heart and listen with your spirit, and the whole world can be magically transformed. So we got two cards of transformation. Okay. So I do feel this week you are going to go through a transformation. You are going to go through a heart chakra activation. You are going to go from seeing the world as ugly or seeing yourself as the ugly duckling and transforming yourself into this beautiful swan by tapping into your intuition, your heart, and seeing things through your heart instead of your eyes, and seeing things through a soul perspective. Okay. So let's move on to the Fairy Tarot and get some clarifiers on this Love and Swan Oracle card. 10 of Autumn. Okay. And I feel that when you do this, you do go through this transformation, it's going to give you long term stability. Okay. And you're going to honor yourself, you're going to honor your family's tradition. You're going to, um, like I said, it's going to bring about a long term stable commitment within yourself, commitment within your career, and it's going to be a wise investment within yourself to transform this heart chakra and to look at everything with love instead of through ugly eyes. All right. So let's move on and pull a psychic love and heart psychic tarot and oracle card from the heart by John Holland. Tap into some love energies. We already see that there's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're transforming into this love. Okay. Now we got number 11. Okay. So, and it's called detach. So I feel that you're going to detach from some kind of coldness. I feel that you're going to detach from the 3D world, and you are going to step into your spiritual path, and you are going to do it for the long haul. Okay. I do feel some detachment from things that have kept you isolated and in coldness. And I feel that you are going to tap into your spirit and transform that like this swan from the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan, and you're going to tap in for long term. It's going to bring you in long term stability. for the rest of your life, I feel. Okay. So, whatever coldness was in your heart and keeping you isolated, I feel you are going to transform that energy by detaching from things, from this coldness within your heart space. I feel that you're going to transform that and see things with love now. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So let's pull a Signs from Spirit Love Oracle and see what this is about. What are you detaching from? Okay. So you've been dreaming about something, dreaming about, perhaps you are detaching from this dreamy attitude, this procrastination attitude, and punishing yourself. You're detaching from this punishment and this procrastination and this energy of keeping yourself stuck and frozen. Okay. And now we got another 11, 11, 11. And I feel that you are spiritually awakening to the fact that you are on the right path by detaching from that frozen, stuck energy, that punishing energy, and that dreamy, illusionistic energy. Okay. And we got feathers, protection. And I feel that you are, while you are going through a spiritual awakening this week, and understanding you are on the right path, you are being protected by your angels. Okay. Feathers, and the swan has feathers. So I do feel that there is a strong protection energy for you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, while you are going through this transformation and detaching from this negative, stuck, frozen energy. And, this illusionistic and punishing yourself energy. I feel that you are, um, spirit is protecting you while you are going through this spiritual awakening and seeing things from a more love, going through this spiritual awakening and opening up that heart chakra and going through a transformation of, instead of being stuck in this frozen and punishing, dreamy, illusionistic energy, you are awakening to this transformation, to this long term stability that you have been longing for. All right. So let's move on to the spirit animal cards. What spirit animal is with this first message? Just one. I just need one card, spirit. One card. Can I have one card, please? Oh, yep. And there it is. Haran, another bird. So when I see birds, I see a spirit. I see that is spirit being around you. Okay. So we got the swan who likes water, and we got the heron, which is on, or heron, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. They are both birds that I feel live around water. Okay. So the heron, or heron, whatever you want to call it, is tiger iron is the crystal or rock that you should grab a hold of. That's what they recommend for independence, patience, and balance. So I feel that this heron or heron is around you to help balance out this emotional energy and to help detach from this coldness that you were in. Okay. And it says, Spirit of Heron, teach me patience and balance as I learn to stand on my own 2 feet while I am protected, and going through this spiritual awakening and realizing that, I detach from this coldness that I keep punishing myself and keeping me in this dreamy, illusionistic attitude. And help me find independence and stand in love and truth and transform and balance out them emotions. Okay. So that's Pick a Crow number one's message. Pick a Crow number two. All right. So what's the second message that Pick a Crow number two is bringing in for the elements of fire? Elements of fire. Oh man, that's too many. I just want one. Can I have one card for the elements of fire? One card, please. And there it is. Well, they gave me two, but that's fine. I'll take 2 versus 4. Okay, so we got fear. And it's number 48, which adds up to a 12, which adds up to a 3. So we got fear and disruption. So I feel it is number 39, which also adds up to a 12, which adds up to a 3. So we got 2 cards that add up to a 12, which adds up to a 3. So it's a 3 and a 3, which is a master number, which also tells you that you are protected. You are divinely protected. And it also says to trust in your heart, your body, and your soul. Okay. So we'll talk about the first card, which is fear. Okay. So I feel that they are, I see rocks. So I feel that these rocks are blocking your way. These rocks are your fear. And I feel that they are trying to block your path. All right. They are just obstacles. Fear is just an obstacle, just like this rock on your path. These are all obstacles. And this fear is an obstacle in your life. Okay. And then we got disruption. All right. Disruption. And I see water on there. So I feel that you are fearing. I feel that there is a fear when it comes to your emotions. All right. And I feel that it's disrupting, it's causing blockages, it's causing obstacles in your emotions. It's disrupting your path, is what I feel. We are going to read these. So, number 48. This marker asks you to identify how fear may be affecting you on this part of your journey. Are you afraid of failure? Perhaps you're worried about success and the changes it brings as it pushes you to be all you can be. Are you afraid of losing something you don't yet have? Is your fear valid? Have you seen actual evidence of adversity and trouble, or are you seeing false evidence which gives you the appearance of being real? Fear is a crippling companion. It indicates a loss of faith and connection to the divine. Remember that goddesses don't give you anything you can't handle. Fear comes from the part of you that identifies with separation, division, and form. To release yourself from it, remember that you are first and foremost an infinite soul. Look through those eyes, and the fear will subside as you remember to trust the way of the mystery. Don't struggle with fear. Look inside and see the part of you that is afraid and send love, light, and compassion inward. This would be a very good time to write an inventory of your fears and their possible solutions. Once on paper, you may find that you've been afraid of fear itself. This is an auspicious omen of transformation. So we have another card of transformation, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, so number 39. This marker warns of a shaky foundation placed on a fault line. At best, this reminds you that shakeups are necessary when you need a wake up call. It's a warning for you to be diligent and alert when making decisions. This can also portend a toppling of plans or ideas or a total destruction of something hard won, worked for, or desired. Be reminded that the way of the goddesses is one of mystery and chaos is the ultimate cleanser. Disruption brings delays and upsets that have a hidden gift of opportunity within them. This is the time to rethink, rebuild, and refortify that which is previously unstable, or it allows you to begin anew. Without this gift, you wouldn't be adequately supported later on, and you'll need it most. The greatest message reminds you that in life, all people, places, concepts, and things are but fleeting on the path of wholeness. Only spirit is stable and eternal. Such is the wisdom of Avalon. So I feel, like I said, with this waterfall, I feel the emotions are breaking down to bring a transformation, to release some kind of fear of your. I feel that there is a fear when it comes to something emotional, and I feel that you have a fear of moving away from these obstacles that's causing this disruption in your emotions. That's what I feel. All right. And it, heart, body, and soul, you need to trust in that. Trust in the fact that the divine has your back in your heart chakra, your body, whatever's going on in the 3D world, and your soul, your higher self. All right. So let's get some more clarifiers for this fear and disruption. So what's going on this week when it comes to fears and disruption? Just like this fear card said and this disruption said, things have to break down so that you can rebuild something new, which brings me to this card, the 10 of Winter, which is the 10 of Swords. Okay. Resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, and the end of an addiction or codependency. Okay. So when I see the 10 of Swords, I see it as something painful has ended. Okay. Something that you've been clinging on to has ended, and it has been a painful ending. Okay. And I feel that it is something that is causing this fear and disruption in your emotions. That's what I feel. So I feel that this fear and this disruption had to end. It was painful. It was difficult. It could have had something to do with an addiction that you were fearing to let go of, or a codependency that you were fearing to let go of. And I feel this disruption card had to come in and break things down so that you can cycle them out and build something new and stronger, is what I feel in your life this week. All right. So let's pull a Psychic Tarot and Oracle card of the heart and see what's going on with love. Oh, there we go. Talk about stability. We got the Four of Wands, joy and stability. So I feel that, again, this disruption card leads me to this joy and stability. I feel that this fear, this disruption had to happen. You had these obstacles that had to disappear, that had to end. Yes, it was painful, but once these things fall apart and this end happens, and yes, it will be painful, it will be very painful, you will be able to bring in this foundation within your solar plexus, this inner strength, this life force energy that will bring you the best stability, the strongest stability, that will bring you joy and happiness and the stability that your soul has been longing for, is what I feel. All right. So let's get some signs from spirit. And we got red rose, enchantment. It'll bring in this enchantment, this red rose, this love, this loving, stable energy. I see root chakra energy when I look at this card because it's red. It will bring you stability. It'll bring you enchanted, grounding energy, joy, happiness, stability. Okay. But this has to happen. This disruption card reminds me of the tower. Okay. This tower moment is breaking down these obstacles, these fear-based obstacles in your life that's going to hurt. But in the long run, it'll bring you stability and grounding energy. You'll be enchanted with joy and happiness. So what totem animal is around this second message? So we got prairie dog. Prairie dog. Finding your gifts, meditation, and self-care in Imperial Topaz is the stone that they're recommending. Spirit of prairie dog, show me the way of retreat so that I may reassess, plan wisely, and replenish my energy. Yes, reassess. Retreat, reassess, and plan wisely. Okay? Retreat, reassess what these fears are so that you can plan on building more stable, enchanted, grounded foundation within your life. Okay, reassess what these pains are, what these fears are that are keeping you stuck. Cycle them out. Prairie dog, imperial topaz. All right, sorry about that. So let's move on to number 3. All right, so pick a crow number 3 for the element of fire. What's your final message? What's the final message coming in? So we got focus at number 33, which is a master number, and the deer 22, which is another master number, which is a 55, which adds up to a 10. So again, things are cycling out so new things can manifest. All right. And this is a marker, and this is a spirit animal. So perhaps the deer, if you're seeing lots of deer, perhaps you're seeing lots of baby deer because we are in springtime where I live at. Right. So I feel that they're telling you to stay focused in the here and now. Stay focused in the here and now on your journey. Okay. And then we got the deer, which is gentleness and diplomacy. And be gentle with yourself. Okay. Be gentle with um diplomatic and when I see a deer, I think of the deer in the headlights thing. Even though, you may be blinded and you don't know what's coming in the future, they're telling you to focus on the here and now and be gentle with the things that you may not know coming in the future. I'm not going to read the focus card because I've already had it come out in another reading, and that's what they're telling you, to stay focused in the here and now on your path. Because I'm seeing a path through the trees on this focus card. Okay. So this is a marker in your life. You need to stay focused in the here and now. Don't think about the past. The future isn't here yet. Just stay in the here and now. And I'm seeing the 33 as a 6. So stay balanced. Stay in harmony with nature. Stay in harmony with the things that are the best for your highest good. But we are going to read the deer because I've never had this one before. All right, so when the deer appears, it's a reminder for you to step gently on the path, for you're walking into a time when gentle movements and diplomacy are measured. The deer's strength, the deer's strength is in this quality. Make it your own and know that your steps are successfully assured. It's important that you be gentle with yourself as well, for you may be heading into a period where you're unsure of your footing. You are, and not because the future isn't here yet. And I want you to stay focused in the here and now on your journey. Or just coming out of a difficult situation. Blend your personal energy with the deer's energy of gentleness and diplomacy. Walk softly, and the way forward will be smooth. And remember, never mistake gentleness for weakness in yourself or in others. So I feel like they're telling you to step gently on your path, but stay in the here and now, okay? As you can see, there's no rocks or obstacles in this way of your path, okay? So don't be gentle with yourself. Be gentle, walk softly on your path. Don't rush forward. Stay in the here and now is what I feel that they're telling you. Don't stand like a deer in the headlights just because you feel you're blinded, okay? Just be gentle with yourself as well as the people that are coming towards you on your path is what I feel. Okay. And if you look, the deer is like, it looks like it's headed right towards that path. If you know anything about deer, they usually come out of the woods cross the path and keep going on the other side. And that's pretty much what this deer looks like it's doing. It's headed towards that path, but it's stopped and it's looking at you. You know, it's being gentle before it crosses that path. All right. So let's get some clarification, and a bunch of them come out. So let's see. Okay, we got the Three of Summer. Okay. So I feel that it could be let's see what else come up. Prince of Summer and the Ace of Spring. Okay. So what I feel that they are telling you is to stay focused now and be gentle on your path, okay, and be diplomatic, and and take on that deer's persona of, with the threes and the twos being master numbers, and they all add up to 10. I feel that they are telling you that things will cycle out, but you just need to be gentle and there's no slopes on this path. There, I don't see no obstacles. But even though you're not sure what's ahead or what obstacles are coming, they're telling you to stand in diplomacy. All right. So we got the Three of Cups, which is news worth celebrating, and announcements such as births, weddings, graduations, and friends you cherish. So I feel they stay in the here and now and celebrate the fact of staying focused on your path, of cycling things out, of being gentle with yourself, okay? Because I feel that they're telling you just went through some hardships. So now it's time to take care of you, all right? And I feel that they're telling you to stay grounded emotionally, okay? And I do feel, I don't know, I'm feeling a third party energy off this Three of Cups, all right? I don't really feel that it's a love third party. I feel it's just friends. I feel that there's friendship around you, more than just one. I feel that you are going to meet more people like you with this deer. Okay, I feel that they're telling you to be gentle with yourself and your friends. All right. And then we have the Prince of Summer, romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. And they're telling you to stay grounded in your emotions. Ground yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself when it comes to some kind of news. Um, and the Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So they're telling you that it is time to take action to bring some kind of news to perhaps a friend, or maybe you're coming towards somebody, and they're telling you to stay grounded, because maybe you're not quite sure what your next step is on your path in the present moment. You're not quite sure what's going to happen in the future, but you really do want to come forward with some kind of news, and you want to take action by bringing this news forward, is what I feel. But they're telling you to stay grounded, be gentle with yourself, walk this path softly, is what I feel. All right. So we're going to move on to the love portion, since we got some emotional energy popping up here. All right. I really do feel a third party, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. Moving on. Yes, I really do feel that you're going to move on from this third party situation, because you're going to realize that it doesn't serve you no more. Okay. That's why I was feeling that third party energy. I feel that That's why they're telling you to stay grounded and take action to move on from this third party situation and stay in the here and now and be gentle with yourself. Be diplomatic and, walk softly on your path. All right. So let's move forward to the Signs of Spirit Love Oracle. What's going on with this moving on card for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? All right. So we got Spirit Realm and 111. All right. So I feel that you are being spiritually guided, and what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. So that's why I feel that they're telling you to stay grounded emotionally. Move on from this third party situation and make sure you stay grounded during this emotional event. And now it's time to take action to move on from this third party situation. It's time to be diplomatic and understand that your thoughts are manifesting through the spirit realm. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the animal totem for this third crow for the elements of fire. All right. So we got the beaver card. Citron, cooperation, action, and unity. So this is the second card of taking action, moving on from things that no longer serve you, and take action on your path. And you are a magical creator. So what you're thinking about, they are starting to manifest. Okay. So action, cooperation, and unity. Pick up the stone citron. You got the beaver totem animal around you. Spirit of beaver, teach me cooperation and by relinquishing control so that I do not hinder the help of others. Thank you. Aho. All right. So they want you to cooperate with spirit. Cooperate with your spirit animal. Perhaps the beaver and the deer are both your spirit animals. They want you to be gentle. They want you to take action. They want you to be able to cooperate in unity with perhaps friends and move on from things that no longer serve your highest good, like this third party energy, and cherish friends that you have around you who are helping to ground you and stay focused in the here and now. That's what I feel for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for this week. All right. All right. So thank you and blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.